I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going to walk you through the scare zones and we're going to take a look at what's happening. I've been through half the mazes and seen a really great show about the Purge that takes place in Waterworld. You won't believe what's happening here. It's really cool. I'm going to flip you around. Into the fog and fire. There are 3 scare zones at Halloween Horror Nights this year. They're all on the upper lot, pretty close to each other. So we just walked through 2 of them. The first one had chainsaws. The second one was kind of killer toys. And now we're headed into the third and final one. I'll take you there around the corner here. We're gonna sidetrack. There is sort of an unofficial 4th scare zone, and that's Wizarding World because they have Death Eaters. So I'm gonna take a side trip to see the Death Eaters in Wizarding World. Everything's all right up together up here. To say it's a weird night. This is the first night. There have been times where it just seems like it's crazy crowded, and then there's times where it feels sort of dead. So we're on the lookout for Death Eaters. Where there's fog, there's Death Eaters. my gosh. Really cool, right? That was for a very short little experience in an alleyway. One of the scarier things for me, what you all didn't see, was a couple of Death Eaters came up behind me and were whispering into my ears. Very creepy. I love the lighting on Hogwarts Castle here. They're using lasers and projections right now, and there's fog. I do think that they have little things that happen on the facade as well, but I'm not going to keep you all. Oh, you can see there, Voldemort. So good. Oh my gosh. I love it. And they have the little lights twinkling in the trees. Look at that. Incredible. Mike, did you like the Death Eaters? Here's Mike's picture of the Death Eaters. Oh my gosh. So you all know I'm a Disney person. So when I do these scary events, and I love them, I love doing Halloween stuff, but I get so tense and so scared. Like every muscle in my body has been all tensed up for a few hours now. This started at 7 p.m. I think it goes until 2 a.m. I will die of fright before 2 a.m. So but this is not going into any of the mazes. So if any of you were afraid of some of the gore and all of that, they frown upon recording in the mazes. I am here on a media pass tonight, so I'm allowed to record a little bit, and I have, but I'm going to cut it together into little tiny shorts for YouTube. So you'll see some of that later. But I thought it would be fun just to walk through the scare zones. There are a minimal number of scare zones this year. And since they're all together on the upper lot, it kind of makes it more impactful that the upper lot is sort of the scare zone area, and the lower lot has no scare zones at all, but they have 4 great mazes down there. We did those earlier. We did Stranger Things and Holidays in Hell and The Exorcist. So really, really, really cool stuff. I can barely remember some of it. I thought Stranger Things was not very scary, but it was very atmospheric. If this area looks different to you, there's no building there. They tore down the animal actors stage and the special effects stage. They're building a Fast and the Furious roller coaster. So that's what this big construction wall is. Normally there's a little mini scare zone there. There were trees and things in front of the animal actors stage, all gone, all ripped out. I think they have a Chucky popcorn bucket or something like that here. They do have a Chucky popcorn bucket. And I believe that his eyes blink and his head moves. So it's almost like a little toy. This is cute. That's some Universal is stepping it up. They're learning a few things from Disney as far as manufacturing things like that. Now here is another scare zone. It's themed to the monsters of Latin America. Lots of big skeletons. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, her head is moving around.
Duérmete niño, duérmete ya, que viene el coco y te llevará. Duérmete niño, duérmete ya, que viene el coco y te comerá. Sleep my baby, sleep baby do.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. Just little moments of theatrical magic like that. The reason I love horror nights. Oh. You're hearing a lot of audio from La Llorona, the story of the woman who drowns her own children to be with a man, and then he leaves her. That's the exit to a maze. So there's a maze that's kind of themed to the same thing. So when you exit the maze, you're sort of in a scare zone that matches the maze. La momia. A big queue here for something, assuming it's for the maze here. I will say, folks, that you come to Universal's Halloween Horror Nights, if you can afford it, you do the express pass, the front of the line, because the lines here get very long, and even with the express pass, I've had some waits of 20 minutes with express, and without express, some of them have been 180 minutes or more. 120 minutes for Chucky just a little bit ago. The Last of Us down on the lower lot was the longest wait in the park and has been all night long. Evil Dead Rise. So I have all 4 mazes left to do here on the upper lot. I did all the mazes on the lower lot. I did the tram tour, which is amazing. I really loved it this year. It's funny. There's a lot of humor to it. I'm taking you into one last spot up here before we end this little video. We started kind of over there This is the central plaza where they're doing Dia de los Muertos. If you need a break, you come in here. It's all themed to Dia de los Muertos. There are some characters in costumes. There's some bright, characters and things in here. You can get some food, you can get a beer, and they won't scare you. So although there are characters wandering around, their job is not to scare you. This is a safe zone to enjoy yourself. You'll see some merchandise in here, some games, more of those little animated dioramas. This beautiful lady.
Still far away from el cementerio de los perdidos, the cemetery of the lost. That is the home of las brujas, the evil witches. Those who dare enter the cemetery at night are never seen again. Por lo menos no en el mundo de los vivos. Y believe me, I should know. I walked amongst the graves at midnight and look at what happened to me. Muerta por la eternidad.
There's a bar over here where you